You just made.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm not making any noise.
yeah. It was you, man.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear you making a noise.
I'm not making no noise. I swear.
That's what I was saying earlier.
No, it's not me. I just muted my mic. Watch.
All right. Bro, this fan need to go off. This is oh, hold on. I got I got just the thing. And I brought it. Shout out. Hey everybody, what's going on? We about to get started in just a moment. Hey. I don't know why it's not going off. Finally. Okay, here we go.
Watch your
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's on again. The brother's born again. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody out there. It's your boy Robe the King. You are watching another or listening to another episode of Here's What We Know Show. Let me put Omari over here. What's going on? Oh, huh? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know what happened.
Oh, my fault. I was on mute. I'm chilling, relaxing and stuff like that, man. On this good Monday
Yeah.
from a long weekend. The weekend is not long enough. I wish we had more days off,
Well, look,
more days to
you can you
relax.
can you can blame Henry Ford for that. He was the inventor of the 5 day work week,
Hmm.
40 hour 5 day 40 hour work week.
And then it was like, yeah, and plus, let's do that daylight savings time thing too
Cause of some daggone trains,
for work, bro.
bro. Life is more than work, bro.
Right.
Okay, I haven't eaten all day.
I know. I'm glad you got some. You still doing your thing with just eating no bread and you just eating plain burgers?
Please tell me why you stopping me?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Huh?
I'm about to.
What?
I'm about to
Wait a
tell you.
minute, bro.
Stop sign?
No, I said
What stop sign, man?
I said I'm about to tell you.
Huh? You say stop sign?
No one said stop sign but you.
I ain't mean to snitch.
So these past 3 days, time did not permit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
These past 3 days have been absolutely crazy.
I
Okay.
believe it.
Okay. Friday got back from Friday got back from Virginia. Right.
Yeah.
So had to do mad stuff at the house before I went to work.
Hmm.
So no nap. Went to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, at 7 o'clock p.m. and was there till about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
From there, got back to the house, took a little nap, woke up at like 7 something to go get a rental car from
Hmm.
the rental car spot. Went to Chick-fil-A. They took literally 20 minutes. This is on Chick-fil-A like. I was late for work.
It took 20 minutes.
It was crazy. I was there from 9 a.m. I was at work from 9:15 to 5:15 p.m.
Hmm.
Excuse me. From there, went back to the house. What did I do? I forget what I did. But it was
Had to take a nap.
I
Probably.
don't know what happened, but the nap did not happen.
Mm.
I don't know, but it was I forget, but it was something. Um, the next day, No, no, I went to bed. I went to bed. I tried to go to bed earlier, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to go to bed earlier. From there, went to, woke up, went to church, was working at church.
Mm-hmm.
So after, oh, I'm about to start playing, I'm about to start playing the guitar.
You know how to play the guitar?
I think that's the easiest instrument to learn.
Mm.
Like, I need to learn how to play something in a very short amount of time. You know what I mean? We
Mm-hmm.
got a piano there, but it don't have a sustain pedal. And like that's hard for me to like try to figure out. Like there's no sustain pedal. I'm learning chords, but I'm not, it's not gonna mean nothing if everything sound like bling, bling, bling.
Yep.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
It ain't holding no
exactly. I
no
need a
tone.
sustain pedal. Yes.
But you can get an auxiliary. I mean, an auxiliary one, like a one off to the side, right? Can't you get one
Oh what?
that you can plug in?
What? A
A
keyboard?
sustain pedal. Sustain pedal.
Yeah, no. Like the one that I don't know. I don't even want to chance it. I want to buy a sustain pedal that and it not work still
Mm.
the way that it is. I just want to buy an acoustic guitar, learn a few chords,
Mm-hmm.
and then just grow from there. Cause like with a guitar, you only need like 3 chords per song, depending on the song or whatever it is. Learn the fingerings and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope.
Now,
You're
let
not
my
trying to go
question.
extreme on a guitar. You just need to learn just to be dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, just so like we got music. You know what I mean? Now let me ask you this: a guitar and some drums. How does that sound typically? Okay, this camera is pretty nice. Okay,
What you mean? A guitar and some drums, like together?
yeah,
It
an
depends.
acoustic guitar and drums.
The drums can wash out the guitar.
Right? No, it's not going to, cause you know I'm gonna mic it up.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. I mean,
You know
it
I'm
could
gonna
work.
mic that bad boy up. Come on
Yeah,
now.
it could work.
Okay, yeah. Cause then my next purchase is some drums, so you could come and play. Um, I hear you laughing. Okay.
So I can play the drums.
Yeah, man. Um, so from church,
Hmm.
um, went to went back to the house, had to pack,
Yep, because
had
back on the
because I
road.
got back on the road, had to pack, had to clean up, had to wash clothes.
Yo, folding clothes is the worst.
Oh, I don't fold clothes.
Oh my God,
I
folding
don't
clothes.
I don't fold clothes
What you do?
unless unless I throw them in the drawer in the
Drawer.
dresser.
Oh,
Yeah. Now I'll fold them if I'm packing, because then you know what I mean you
yeah, for
condensing it.
space. Right, right. I got it. I get you
Exactly.
for that space.
Yeah, I've been stopped. I've been. Like I don't even really like ball my socks up.
What? Oh, so you got to go find them?
That's the best part.
Not. You
Find
know what? If it
finding
takes too
socks that
long,
match.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it takes too long, I'll mismatch socks. I don't care.
Oh yeah, no, I don't.
For
I
sure.
don't care.
For sure, mismatching socks. I don't even care.
I don't care. I don't
I
care.
grab whatever's first right there. All right, cool. It looks good. I'm out.
Mhm. So, so there's that.
Hmm.
Um, and then what? Then what happened? Um, had to write an invoice and all
Oh,
of this type
nice,
of stuff.
nice.
Invoice, expense reports, and stuff, and all that jazz. Um, so,
You
so
business.
then, huh?
I said you a businessman right now.
Oh, I'm start. No, yeah. So we about to legitimize Fresh Air Media all over again. We about to legitimize it again. So I gotta register it under an LLC. They
Yes.
asking me to do my own invoices and stuff. I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to just start a whole daggone thing
Company.
there. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yep.
So from there, had to go to my overnight job.
Mm.
Got there at 8. And then but from there, I got this thing worked out with my boss where if I gotta do a stagehand gig, I'll leave from there and then come back after the stagehand gig if there's anything else to do. So I left from there, went to the stagehand gig, and we was there from 12, well, really 11:30 till about 5:30. This is the problem. I gotta drop the rental car off and get back on the road in
Hmm.
an hour. I've been up since I took a nap on the drive up, obviously, but I've been going since 8 a.m. yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah, you. It sounds like you didn't even get a rest,
not a real one though.
and then you got to go back to your the night job, right, or whatever.
Where
The night job. You said you got to go back to that sometime.
tonight?
No, not tonight. Of course, not right now. Not
No,
tonight.
no, yeah, no. I didn't have to go back. My boss hit me up around 3. Like, you ain't gotta come back. We done. I was like, all right,
Okay,
cool. Yeah,
that's lit.
yeah. How? What you do? What's going on with you? I'm here. I'm just gonna eat this food.
Nothing. I daggone went to actually this just on what day was that? I want to say Friday night. It was I went to a gala or gala. I don't be saying it right. I went to a gala at the Weston. It was super dope, super nice. It was for the Urban League, their anniversary for their gala that they do every year or whatever. And it was fantastic. It was really
Mm-hmm.
dope. It was a lot
Yeah.
of people out there. Everybody looked nice. I got dressed up. Everybody was like, "Oh, okay. I didn't know you get dressed up." I'm like, "Yeah, man. Every once in a while."
I saw that lady looking at you in one of them videos.
I don't know what video that was.
Yeah, I peeped.
I don't know what video that was, but yeah, man. I got dressed, went out. It was super nice, super fun for a couple of hours. And then I was actually just getting over a cold and stuff like that. That Thursday, that Wednesday night, that Thursday day, that junk took me out, boy. I was like, man, I ain't going to work. I work from home. I'm a chill, you know, do what I can in terms of work, and then come back in after that. So yeah, I'm just getting over a cold. Then it was my little brother's birthday Saturday, so
Mm-hmm.
we took him out, surprised him at the crib with a meal. His girlfriend surprised him with a meal at the house. I got him out the crib. We did this like not an escape room, but it was like an activity course, like with a bunch of challenges. It's called District 57. Excuse me, here in Charlotte. Super dope. It's challenging. It's both
I've been to that.
it's both like
I've been
physical,
to that.
mental, all of that. Like it's just challenging your skills and stuff like that. So, and we did better than average. So we did pretty good. It was fun. It was fun. It's a workout for real. You be in there sweating for sure. The things that you think you know,
Yes.
it is not as that easy. It's not
Yeah.
as easy as you
And
think.
if you think you could shoot a basketball, no, you can't.
No, you can't, man. You got to shoot a basketball through a fence, through a gate, through a cage. It is hard,
Into a
man.
big old
Hoop.
vase or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's challenging games. I mean, it makes you think that you can't spell. You know what I mean? So then they had a math one. I'm like, why don't I know these numbers quick enough? Because the
Mm-hmm.
time, like it's weird how when something is counting down on you, you feel like you're being rushed. Like, but if it wasn't no numbers there, you would immediately get that answer like super quick, super easy, super fast. It was just funny that way, man. But yeah, it was a good weekend, man. Nice and chill. Sunday fun day. On Sunday, was just watching football. The Patriots won finally. I didn't think they was gonna beat the Dolphins, but we did because we lose to them all the time. They for some reason they always get our goat, man. They always know what we about to do, but we won our game yesterday. So that was fun. Um, for the most part, I came
Y'all
out.
1-1.
Yeah, we won and one. Yep, we
Mm-hmm.
lost to the Raiders. And we beat the Dolphins yesterday. So we won and one. And I watched the Giants. Oh my goodness, that Giants and Cowboys game. I hate the
They
Cowboys.
stupid Giants. They almost won.
Yeah,
Stupid
man.
Giants.
Yeah, man. It's insane. How you get that close and not finish it out? That is a nail
Cause they
biter.
the Giants. They the
Oh
New York midgets.
boy, that junk sucks, man. Sorry. Tough. That's a tough loss right there.
But they'll be okay. They got Danny Jones, whatever his name is, Daniel Jones. He couldn't have done that.
Yeah. That comeback was crazy though.
By the Cowboys, yeah.
It sucks. It's terrible, man. Terrible. I, that's why it's tough to be a fan sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Even for here, like being a Panthers fan is very tough. Even though I live here, it's very tough to be a fan of the Panthers. You want them to win, but they love to lose. Sometimes it's just, uh, it's one of those.
Bro, forget the Panthers. Forget the Hornets. Forget the Knights.
Forget all of the sports.
Nah,
The soccer
we
team
got
be balling.
we gotta go to a checkers game.
Oh, I've been. That junk
We gotta
is
go.
so lit.
Apparently,
Hockey,
these cats are like really good,
yeah, hockey is lit, bro.
like really good.
Yes, yeah, they
Like
really good.
they won the championship this past season. Good.
Yeah, they be really good. The checkers is really fire. They good. They are a fun team to watch too. I've been there.
I
And then
was at the
chicken.
Bojangles Coliseum yesterday,
Yeah,
and so I looked up in the rafters and stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, they good?
yeah.
They was like, everybody was like, yeah, you ain't doing that about that. I'm like, no.
They be having dollar beer nights and stuff like that. Like during their season, they have a lot of stuff going on, but nobody like usually goes to it because they don't. We don't big it up as much. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
From this side of the world, But yeah, we don't big it up as much. But also the soccer team is actually pretty good as well. They beat Messi yesterday. Yep, they won
Yo,
yesterday. Yep. What'd you say?
I saw a Messi jersey in Children's Place one day, so it
Hmm.
was for kids, and I was with my daughter. You know Bailey, how crazy she is, how she just say the darndest thing.
Hmm.
I was like, Bailey, who's this? I was like, you know what this says? I was like, whose jersey is this? She goes, the GOAT.
She know Messi?
I said, what?
Like how you know? Like how do you know that?
Exactly.
Wait a
Like,
minute. I was just playing. Wait a minute. How you know
uh-huh.
him?
She was like, the GOAT. I'm like, are you
That girl,
watching soccer or something?
that girl be cracking me up. She's funny, man.
Hmm.
Oh, your daughter funny. Barely.
Oh, no, Bailey is nuts. She is nuts. She was like, you know how you gotta explain stuff to kids sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because they kids. I was like, she was like, what are you? She was like, what are you putting on? She said, you putting on perfume? I said, no. I said, it's cologne. She was like, what's cologne? I messed up. I was like, it's like perfume for men.
Hmm.
Fort Knox. You know what I mean? Like she don't forget nothing. Elephant. You know what I mean? Like she don't
Yeah.
forget nothing. So one day she was like, why you? So she been making fun of me ever since. Like it's like she, she was like, okay. And then like every time she comes back around, why you got on perfume for boys? I was like, it's not perfume for boys. It's cologne. Nah, you got on perfume for boys. You got on boys perfume.
You got on boys' perfume. That's
I was
great.
like, it's not, it's cologne. I only said that to you. I only said that to you so that you would know what I was. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got on boys
Yeah.
perfume.
Yeah. I'm
You
taking
why
that.
you got on boys perfume?
Yeah. That's funny. Because she can't remember what the cologne. So yeah.
No, I
You get
told her it's cologne. She's like, nah,
nah, it's
nah,
boy
you got on
perfume.
boys perfume.
That's hilarious. That's great.
She was laying on me one day, the last time I saw her. You got on boys perfume.
Oh man.
Crazy. That girl is crazy, bro.
That junk is funny. You got
Yeah.
you got on boys perfume.
You're like, why you got on boys perfume?
Ah,
Dad. Dad. Why you be wearing boys perfume?
I love it.
I'm like, bro,
I
it's
love
not boys perfume. First of all.
it. It is boys perfume. You said it's like you gave her the definition directly. He's like, no, it's not perfume. Well, it's kind of like perfume for for boys.
Can't even be mad at her, bro.
Locked it in. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
got it. Now.
I got him.
I got him now.
I got him.
It's over with.
He be wearing boys' perfume. Got him.
He be wearing boys' perfume.
I
It's
got
so
him,
funny,
everybody.
man.
Yeah, she funny, bro. Where you want to start? It's a heavy week.
Anywhere, man. I'm cool. Let's get it.
Okay. What I got in my notes? Where my phone at? Did you hear about the stabbing?
Yes, I did. Here in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint was insane.
Here's what we know. There was a stabbing on the Charlotte train. They call it the train in Charlotte. It's the blue line. I don't know why they call it a blue line. Are there other lines?
What do you mean? Other than
It's just a straight.
it's just a it's just light rail.
Yeah, cause y'all ain't done anything else with any other rails.
Yeah, we
Y'all,
don't got
it's
that
incomplete.
much.
Y'all
We don't
stop
got
building.
a lot of transportation down here.
You either got a car, or you don't.
Yup.
Nah, the cat is okay. It's decent.
Yeah, if you live uptown, like if you live that way, or if you don't, you got to travel far to find a bus, to get on the bus.
That's what I hated about New Jersey Transit.
That's crazy. You
Like
gotta-
sometimes the bus would come, sometimes it wouldn't. I'm like, this junk is so unreliable.
yeah, man, it's tough, man.
I'm trying to get to the Y.
It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to be in like the city and stuff for it to like really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you better get in a van or not a van, catch a cab.
Uber.
Yeah, my mom was crazy. She would have me catching all of this, catching cabs and riding the bus and the train and stuff by myself at 10, 11 years old. But like mad independent, but then be trying to mother you all hard. I'm like, bro, like, what you doing?
Two different worlds, man.
Yeah, bro, like I'm already independent. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, sad news. I don't want to butcher her name, but she was a young lady she was 20 at the most. 20, I think she was 21.
23. She
was 20. I was going to say 23. She was 21 to 23 years old. So Omar said she was 23. She was a refugee from Ukraine. Just riding the train, minding her business. And there was a black man behind her. Gets up and then just starts stabbing her in the neck.
Senseless.
And like she was so in shock, she just like looked up at him and like, you know what I mean, like looked at him like, why did you do this? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like just like balled up, like and then just passed away. She bled out. And there were people on the train. You know? I don't even know what to say about that. I know what I'm thinking about that. Apparently this man, you know, obviously, you know, Trump, as soon as he heard the news, was like, oh, he's an animal and all of that type of stuff. They need to try him immediately and expeditiously. His sister was reported saying that he had prior mental illness before this and how he has a history of assault and stuff like that. But it's crazy.
Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense.
And my heart goes out to her, man, for real.
Absolutely it does.
And her family.
Yeah.
You escaped, you're a refugee, so you escaped the Ukraine to come over here
For safety.
And refuge. And you're met with that.
Right.
So I think they just had the memorial service for her in Huntersville. Um, I haven't ridden the train since. Um, I haven't had to really ride the train since. But the next time I ride the train, my head is going to be on
On a
even more
swivel.
of a
Right.
swivel.
Right. You never know who's watching. People. There's not even a motive. You know what I mean.
There was no motive. He just decided because allegedly he was thinking that she was reading his mind. And that's what caused him. You know what I mean? It sounds like schizophrenia.
Hmm. Then he need to be admitted to somewhere as well
That's yeah.
prior to all of this.
That's the conversation.
Like why you see, and then if you look at his record or whatever, how many offenses he has had. How is this man?
It was like 14 or
this
something like that.
bunch of them, dude. You're a repeat offender. Like I don't get that.
Yeah. You looking it up?
Yeah, I was looking at. Yeah, I was looking at some stuff, but yeah, he's like a repeat offender. I don't get that. Cold blood, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Like you said, no motive. Like no reason to do it.
Yeah, man. We all seen the video, watched it, and everything else. Like we just like, yo, nah, we don't condone any of that
At all.
at all, at all.
Sometimes you try to like something like that. You try to make sense of it.
Right, right.
But then you realize like there is no sense making of it. Like you can't make sense of that. It was a nonsensical act. It just didn't make sense.
Yep, yep.
It just doesn't like this. It wasn't. It wasn't necessarily racially induced. You know what I mean, or anything like that. It's just
Right.
girl on the train minding her business. That's what makes it even harder.
Hmm.
You hear a bunch of stuff that goes on the train up in New York, Jersey, Philly, maybe Baltimore. You know what I mean, like maybe DC or whatever. But like here, yeah, stuff like you know what I mean, like that is crazy.
Insane. Hmm.
You murdered this woman in cold
In
blood.
cold blood for real. Right.
But it's hard. It's hard for me to talk about this type of stuff without talking about the other half of this type of stuff.
Hmm.
It's hard. And like the things that have come up, the things that have been in the news last week, it was hard. It's hard for me to talk about it without talking about the other half. The real reason for why stuff like this happens. People are crazy. People are absolutely crazy.
Insane, man. Yep.
What crazy meant, walk with me, I'm going somewhere. What crazy meant in Bible times meant that you had a demon. When a person called somebody crazy in those times, or they wouldn't say crazy, they would say crazed. I don't think a person can do that in and of themselves.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? There has to be some sort of demonic influence. I don't know where we taking it, but that's the only place I could take it. That's the only place that I know is true. You know, like there's been like this video floating around of like we not putting this out, so you don't have to worry about it. Well, maybe we are. I don't know. I will. Okay. I think I'm
Excuse me.
there's a video floating around like of this like schizophrenic simulation, right? So some lady put it together. It was some person who put it together. Like, this is what goes on in the mind of a schizophrenic person. So they, Omari, they're seeing these images.
Mm.
They're seeing these figures, and they're talking to each other, and they're talking to one another, and commenting on everything that they see. So like, oftentimes when we think of schizophrenia, we think of what's that movie with Jim Carrey? Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When often, like, when a person with excuse me, schizophrenia is saying it's not necessarily like that. We got multiple things talking, and we can visibly see these things that are talking.
Wow.
It's more than just like a it's more than just a mental illness. There is something supernatural going
Supernatural,
on.
right. Right. There's some spiritual things going on with
So
that.
for a man to get up out of nowhere and hear voices and say, "Oh, she's reading my mind," and then I'm gonna stab her, that is demonic. Period. I remember back in the day, years ago, there was like a man. He was in the club and he raped this girl in the club, like on the dance floor, and everybody was watching. Nobody stopped it. This goes beyond. This goes beyond just, oh, you wanted to do it. This goes beyond, oh, the devil made me do it. This, like, yo, this is possession. This is oppression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's real. And so many times we see stuff that goes on, and we see all it, and it never dawns on people that there's something supernatural at play. We talk about miracles, like the opposite of miracles happen all the time. Like, just something like that, whatever the opposite of a miracle was, we witnessed that when we see that video. Playtime, like, bro, like, playtime is, I've been trying to tell people, and I think I'm here now. Playtime is over, bro. It's so freaking serious out here, man. It's so much so, like, the enemy be in your face, the devil be in your face, but because we've become so familiar with it and so
Desensitized, right.
to death, to all of the evil stuff that is happening, we just think that is par for the course. We just think that is life.
It's normal. Right.
And it is normal because we've allowed it to be normalized, and nobody says anything, and nobody goes, you know what I mean? Like, nobody goes, nah, this is deeper than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's not, and I'm getting to, like, the whole conversation surrounding Charlie Kirk. I understand how people feel about him. I feel like I lost a friend these past 2 days expressing my viewpoint, or lost a few friends actually, like, just expressing my viewpoints on the man himself. Where I'm not gonna say he was a good guy, but where good is seen as bad and bad is viewed as good. I really need a tag at the front. I don't expect Omar to agree or anything like that, but, like, these are my views and my views alone. It's just, Evil has become evil has become such the norm that evil walks around in the day.
Yeah, that's good. Seriously.
And like and good gets shunned.
Yep.
Good good gets told to shut up.
Hmm.
Good gets told to be quiet. Good gets told, oh, that's why, oh, if you say X, Y, and Z, you're racist. If you say this and that, you're homophobic. If you say this and that, you're a fascist. If you say this and that, you're against this group of people. You know what I mean? Like to the point where you can't say anything in the country where there's supposed to be freedom of speech and stuff like that, and you're viewed as a bigot in all of these things. It's crazy out here. Like literally like the day that it happened, I was like, man, for a moment it made me go, I probably will have I can't ramp up the way that I want to. I can't say the things that I really want to say because I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want my daughter to be fatherless. You know, um, I can't say what is true. Again, I'm not saying I agree with everything Charlie Kirk said. I absolutely do not. Record that. I absolutely do not. But I and I know we'll talk about it. But I feel like a lot of the things that he said, it hurts me to say. I agree with him a lot on a lot of in a lot of ways. I may not meet him where he is. You know what I mean? Like how we you a math whiz, right? So there's more than one way to get to the right answer,
Yeah.
right? I feel like he would come from a different direction in finding the right answer, and I would come from a whole nother direction where okay, well, I see how you got the answer. Show your work. You know what I mean? I see how you got there. I got here a whole nother way, but we still arrive at the same answer, which we would deem to be correct. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that things aren't what they seem, y'all. Things are not what they seem at all. Yeah,
What's your profanity?
Right, I'm sorry.
yeah. Still learning the buttons. That wasn't the button I wanted to
That
push.
wasn't the button you wanted. I said I didn't say, and I literally started thinking like, did I say something? Did I curse?
Had to try to play it off.
Yeah, because usually it be me and me slipping up. Like, dang, did I say something?
Todd, that's good. Tell that mean ocean.
Yeah, there you go. Um, yeah, man, we're really in just a crazy, crazy time. Like it makes it makes no sense. I said this a while ago. I was talking to a friend, and we were just talking about like when the the stuff in Gaza had first started, right? I was just talking about like, yo, watch how desensitized we become as people,
Mm,
where it becomes so normal to see a dead body
mm,
everywhere
mm,
that we just continue, we block it out
mm-hmm,
instead of making, real life change happen. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like right now, it's been months. It's been almost a year now since this has happened. Last October is when all of this started.
What, Gaza?
Yeah. So,
Probably been what, 2 years now?
yeah, almost, bro. That's insane. Babies are getting killed. Kids are getting killed. You can say whatever you want to say, talking about where you're after Hamas, but I, I don't believe it. At this point, you going for whatever. And that type of stuff is making us desensitized to a lot of stuff. I know that's happening over there, and because it's not in our back door, we don't say a lot of things about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at what's happening over here. We're starting to police our own towns. Sundown towns is killing people, you know, that we
Again,
don't
yeah.
again that we don't even hear about. Kids is
Mm-hmm.
getting shot in schools. So
Mm-hmm.
It's things that are
And it's the
happening,
norm.
and we are
And it don't make
normalizing, and we
and
just
it
like,
don't make
oh,
the you
it's
know
just
how
another week.
normalized it is? It don't even make the front page news.
Yeah,
The same day Charlie Kirk died, there
babies
was a
got
school
killed.
shooting.
School shooting. Kids got killed. Babies. It's insane. It's becoming so normal that we like, oh, okay. It's like we have to be numb to how bad it is, just to keep us
Just to keep going.
above water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And as black individuals, we just trying to stay out of it. Like we just like, this is this. We done said this so many times. It's aggravating.
Mm-hmm.
It's aggravating. It's so aggravating to the point it's just like, I'm over it.
Mm-hmm.
We're over it. So, and to the, that Charlie, I get what you're saying about Charlie Kirk. For me,
I haven't even begun to say what I want to say about him.
okay, you know,
But for you.
for me, I have nothing. I have empathy for his family.
Yeah.
Him leaving a wife and daughter. That's super tough to have, and I don't think anybody deserves to die. Okay, you don't deserve to die in that way, in that fashion, or anything like that. And that's what I have to say about that. Like, I, in fact, like I don't even know how to feel about that happening. It's like what? Like when I seen the news, I was like, what? I was at work. I'm like, what? For what? For what? Like he's not
Nah,
even.
you was like, I broke it to you.
Nah, I had it on my phone already. I was at work when it
I
happened.
got the whole text. You might have gotten when he got shot, but I was like, I texted the group. I was like, Charlie Kirk passed away at 31, and you was like, nah, he just got shot. He ain't not dead. I was like, let me just sit in the. I'm not lying about somebody dying.
Yeah, right. And then
Like,
because I literally just heard that he had got shot, and then he was like, "Yeah, he passed away." I'm like, "Dang, that quick? Like what? Like what happened?" Then I started to look at the videos and all of that type of stuff, and then actually seeing it happen, I'm like, "Whoa,
yeah,
that's insane!
seeing it is crazy.
That's insane!" In such a public place, around nothing but school students and stuff like that, for speaking, I guess, your mind or whatever the case may be. I don't agree with a lot of his things he says. I'm on the contrary to Charlie Kirk. I really didn't listen to him if I don't have to listen to him. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
for me, he wasn't nothing like that.
Mhm.
A lot of the things that he would say, I'm like, dude, where are you getting these statistics from? Because when people use percentages, it's hilarious. Percentages of what? Of what area? Of what number? Because percentages can always change and vary because of what you put your parameters around. So
Mhm.
that's like just like those graphs that they be putting up for Trump and everything else like that. Those parameters that you set up is only looking good for you. We do that for work all the time. People do that at work all the time. Yeah, we 50% better. Oh, from when? From what?
From where?
From where? From yesterday? Yeah, maybe you are. But that that type of stuff, for the most part. But yeah, that's where I feel like now. I just it's just really really crazy to see, to witness, to be able to see this live and stuff like it's insane.
And for people, here's my issue above everything else. Not not talking about people being happy. I think the world is evil. I think we live in a fallen world. I'm not surprised when the world is wicked. I'm never surprised. But when I hear and see Christians happy about somebody dying. No, happy about somebody being killed in the prime of their life. literally shot down in the prime of your life. 31 years old is extremely young. Are you doing that?
No, it's doing it by itself.
Like when you get quiet, like it gets like real intense or something. Like,
I have no clue, but I'm
um,
listening.
um, I have a problem with that. I have a problem. You said something earlier. Help me, Lord. If you don't help me, I won't be helped. I don't know what I'm about to say. But you said something earlier about like you don't feel like anybody deserves to die. And I agree with you from a standpoint of from a worldly perspective. I agree.
Mhm.
For believers, we believe that is what we deserve. We deserve death. I'm going somewhere. We believe that we all deserve death. And but you know what I mean, because all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God and all that, though, you know, God is holy and we're not holy, that whole thing, which is very true in my opinion. So if under that we live under grace, and then to knowing that and quote unquote believing that, can look at somebody, look at what happened to him and laugh about it, be and be more than and be jovial about it even, is absolutely absurd and sickening to me. Like him, love him, hate him, this dude was doing a lot for the faith. Like him, love him, hate him, dislike him, he was doing a lot. He was doing a lot more than a lot of people are doing for the faith. 10 minutes before he died, he shared the gospel. And people want to say, hey, he wasn't no Christian. He wasn't. I'm like, bro, he was probably more of a Christian than a lot of people are right now. So like, I guess when I'm feeling away, I'm not just feeling away as an American citizen. I want to be very clear. I am not a Republican. I am not MAGA. You won't catch me with no MAGA hat. And I love hats. That is not a hat that I will be wearing. Not just because it's like the font is ugly and like the hat itself is like this, like terrible, just a terrible hat. But like, I don't believe in it. I think MAGA means make, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it means what they're saying that it means. We all know what they really mean when they're saying that. But like, I'm not just upset as an American citizen. I'm upset and saddened as a believer in Christ, and as a person in society, like where we could live in a society where people can champion a person, a champion a death of a person who didn't kill anybody. You know what I mean? It wasn't like doing stuff to kids. You know what I mean? Or like he wasn't like a tyrant. He had views and opinions that people disliked and had quotes that people disliked. And then like y'all like when he died, y'all like ding dong the witch is dead. Hurts my soul. I got more I could say, but I'm letting you hold it for now. What, you got something to say?
No, I'm indifferent. I don't like a lot of the things. Like I said again, although he was a person who definitely, I want to say, I want to say this correctly. he would definitely preach the gospel. However, it will always, but it was also draped in a different way, connotation. Like so, you preach the gospel, but then you also talk about how there needs to be casualties. And I'm like, okay, why do you feel like as though that we have to have some people to die in order for us to have freedom of speech?
And this,
And that's what I don't get.
but this is what I mean. Where people will take a quote or they'll take a clip and use that clip. You know what I mean? Like to support their agenda. Again, I don't know this man, but I can do deductive reasoning. And I know how the media works and I know how editing works. And I know how like when you having a debate, how you could say something, I'm not gonna say something that you don't really mean, but you could say something really brash and really quickly just to get on with whatever is happening. You know what I mean? So that was a question posed to him. I know what you're talking about. That was posed to him. They were like, "Oh yeah, they were like, so what about these? Do you think it's worth it that these people die?" No, no, no. He was like, if that's the number, if two is the number or whatever it is, he was like, yeah, then it is what it. He was like, I think that's worth it in order to da 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 da. I don't know if that's draped in hate. Is it draped in love? No. But like I'm his name is Charlie Kirk, not Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like there is nobody I could look to and there's nobody I could look to and say this person gets it right all the time. They say everything they say everything right all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I get that they don't say everything right all the time, but it's what you say and how you said it, and it's how often you said it. He said that multiple times. He said it in different instances.
Mm,
It's cool if you say it in one debate. All right, cool, I get it, because you get things get heated. You be like, all
right.
right, I'm just kind of get it out. I got to get this off. Yeah, for the sake of the argument. But
Yeah.
if you're saying it multiple times and that becomes a staple of who you are, then
Mm-hmm.
that is who you are, and that's what you mean.
And I don't stand by that statement. But I know there were other statements made where like, oh well, he's a racist. I'm like, I don't. Here's what I said to my friend who I think I lost as a friend earlier today. Cause we were talking yesterday. We were talking. Yeah, I think it was. No, it was like a couple of days ago. We were talking, and she was like, "What do you think about all these Christians telling us not to be happy about him dying and this, that, and the third? Like, what about that?" And I was like, I just let her talk for a minute, and I was like, oh, I was like, you're probably not gonna like what I gotta say, you know, but you know, so she brought up a few things about him talking about, you know, like he's real big on D or was big on DEI, right?
Against.
Yeah, real big on being against it. He opposed DEI. I'm going two places at one time. Here's what I said to her today. I'll just say that what I said to her today, because I feel like I figured it out. Because I spoke to Colin too. He kind of brought it up. He was like, I don't, not to throw him under the bus. I'm not throwing him under the bus, but he's like, I don't think that he was racist. I think I think it's white ambivalence. And I was like, yeah, like white ignorance or whatever. But I feel like I got a better understanding of it today. Because I've been watching this man's stuff all week long. Since the moment I heard about it, I was watching, I was like, why do they hate him? What did he say? What does he continually say? I'm not going off of some freaking clips to say, oh, this is the sum of who you are, over some 20-second, 15-second clips. I'm not doing that. I think a person's life is worth much more than that, and has much more it is more to be looked into than just to say, "Oh yeah, this is who you are," just based off of some comments that I heard that weren't necessarily favorable or congratulatory. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna see what you're saying and what you're continually saying. So I got a better understanding of where he stands. Do I always agree? Absolutely not. There's some things that he said about George Floyd that I don't agree with. Some of what I've heard, like in totality of what like, oh, this isn't a clip. This is a person posing a question. Here's him answering answering the question in totality. Where he was saying that it was, George Floyd died. He didn't die of him putting his knee on his neck. No, he did. That's a fact. That's not true. What you're saying is not true. Y'all trying to say that he just that a white man just arrested him and pinned him down because he was black. No, that's not what happened. Derek Chauvin knew him. They know each other. They had run-ins at the club. This was not just a random arrest. This was, I'm getting you back for the other day. That's what this was. So like, you telling me that it wasn't that George, I don't know if he ever said that he deserved it or not. He better not have said that. But that whole thing about him, about the whole George Floyd thing, I don't agree with. I don't agree with that. And the evidence shows that what he's saying is not true. Oh, he died of this. No, he did not die of an overdose. He died of that man putting his knee on his neck, even after many times of him pleading that he couldn't breathe. Now, so I'm not lost. Like, I haven't drank anybody's Kool-Aid. It's still Keith. I'm still me. Now, this DEI situation, like when he goes, yeah, I'm gonna hop. So they take this clip. He's like, when I get on the plane and I see a black pilot, I'm gonna wonder if they're qualified. His understanding of DEI was that black people or minorities were just getting opportunities just for opportunity's sake. And so it's not to say that he thought that black people were inadequate or inept or anything like it. That's not to say that. I'm not saying that he don't think that. I don't know that man's psyche. But it's not to say that. It's where he was coming from in that quote was saying the people that are getting these opportunities, they're passing them through. They're getting them in there and through there quicker than they normally would. So I'm gonna wonder if they're qualified to fly these planes. If I see this black person, did you go through all of the stuff that you needed to go through in order to fly these planes, or is this just a DEI type of situation? I'm giving them credit on that.
I'm not giving them no credit on no DEI situation.
No, I don't agree with him. I don't agree because here's the thing. DEI, what people don't understand about DEI, not that I think that it's a perfect solution to anything. I don't, because I don't think it's a perfect solution, but here's what people are missing: why it was put in place to begin with. Right?
It was to stop and combat nepotism and capitalism at the workplace. You, just because you my son, I ain't gonna just give you the job. There's more qualified people, more qualified individuals, women, men, minorities, whatever, black, white, and indifferent, that can fulfill this job and fulfill this role, other than your son Jimmy, who don't know nothing and wants to get a job.
Right. And so we agree. So my thing is, like, the whole thing is, we weren't getting those opportunities. We weren't even getting those looks. It's kind of like, I was saying this to my white counterpart last night, early this morning. I was like, It's like the Rooney Rule. I was like, are you familiar with the Rooney Rule? He was like, no. I said, so the NFL instituted this rule that when a team was interviewing a new coach for their teams, they had to interview a black person for the job. Now, why is that? Is that perfect? No, because they would never hire the dude. But it is to say, because it's imperfect, it's just to say, like, look, it's to promote the opportunity. It's to promote, hey, potentially, like, you know what I mean? Like, give them a chance to be in the room. Give them a chance to prove themselves. Y'all straight up already dismissing them, and y'all don't even interview black coaches. Y'all don't even interview coaches of color. You know what I'm saying? So both are imperfect. No, it's not right. But people are imperfect, and people are partial. You know what I mean? They're imperfect, but they're partial. So, I'm like, so I don't agree with him on that. But it's like, I think sometimes in a way in which he would say things, I think it's the stance that he would take on certain things. But I will say this, out of a lot of the videos that I watched, there were so many where this man had so much compassion for people, and like even like so much compassion for people, like no matter who it was, Asian people, Indian people, black people, whoever would get up there, transgender people, homosexual people. The way in which a lot of times, I'm not going to say every time, but I guess like a lot of times it would come like when they would be like rude and be opposing him. Of course, you would see like a little bit of a switch, but I don't like at times it just seemed like just clear, flat out lies oftentimes about how this man felt, and about, because they were calling him a fascist. And you might agree that he was a racist. I don't hear racism. I hear, so going
Prejudice.
back to,
I definitely prejudice.
I hear prejudice, but here's why.
For sure.
Here's why I hear prejudice. This is what I was saying. I think I was like, okay, I finally got the wording for what I think this is. He is a privileged evangelical white boy. And that's what I hear. I hear a young man who ain't never been through nothing.
Mm-hmm. You have to live it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know anything about the black experience, because because what he thinks is, he thinks he's being equal, and he thinks because he seems like one of those guys, or seemed like one of those guys who didn't see color, right? And so you don't understand why, right? So you don't, and you should see color. You should see color. You should see the difference. You should see the difference between me and you. You should see the side eye that this waitress is giving me as opposed to you. You should see that. You should see the treatment that you're receiving as opposed to me. You should see that if you really are trying to make a difference. His Achilles heel, in my opinion, was the inability to see other people's plight. Not from a standpoint of racism, but from the standpoint of this rose, yes, the privilege.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, bro, like you don't, like, oh, don't you have the same opportunities that I have? This one black girl was saying, she was like, on paper I got the same privileges as you, but I really don't. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, if they see me, they see you, chances are they're going to pick you over me, whatever it may be. Because you are privileged, because you benefit from the system, you can't see these things. I think racism is very intentional, whereas the privilege is very unintentional. Like, where it's like, I don't see, so because this isn't happening to me, it's not happening to anybody else. And that's not the case. And I think that, and if we're going to say anything is the problem with him, if he's a poster boy for anything, he's a poster boy for the problem in America. That's the problem. I'm just not, and people are mad at me because I'm not ready to call him a racist or a fascist. I think he was definitely impaired. I'm just not ready to say, oh yeah, you're a racist. I think you don't know certain things and you're unwilling to know certain things. You're
Right.
definitely ignorant.
Very, very much so. Very stubborn, stuck in the ways. He's definitely a change my mind type of person, but he's not letting you get through it at all, at
Yeah.
all. And if you start making sense, he got to talk over you and change and pivot the question.
Mm.
I've been watching
Ah,
Charlie
that's good.
for a long time, man. But
Tell
yeah,
him mean
I,
ocean.
I, again, like I said, I don't think he deserved to die
Right.
for having an opinion,
Yeah.
but I never cared enough about him to be like, all right, to give to care.
Right.
You
Right.
know what
Right.
I'm saying? And
Mm.
that's really where it is for me, especially with other things. While other things are happening, while other people are dying, while other just the world is in shambles. America's in shambles right now,
Mm.
and we're yes, that what happened is tragic,
Yes.
but let's not forget what else is happening um here. So like it's just a lot. It's really a lot going on,
Mm.
and we cut as America is we cover they cover what they want to cover. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? We don't get the full truth. We don't get the full anything anymore. Everything is propaganda.
That's the word.
Everything.
That's the
So
word. Propaganda.
sucks. Sucks.
I think we can find so many clips to support either side of this um situation. But I just want to be on record and saying again, I'm not MAGA. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative. I, I value human life. Now, when they captured Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden, when they captured Osama bin Laden and killed him, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. Why are you making that face?
What you mean by that?
I get the joy that people had when they said that he died. You literally were a threat to people's lives. I get it. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you did it or not. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a whole daggone conspiracy theory that Osama bin Laden isn't even a real person. They just needed a person to. Let me say this. Let me not say that before we get banned from every daggone thing. Um, you know, I'll be quiet. Anything else before we get out of here?
No, I don't have anything else.
No, there's another.
I
We
think
got
this
another.
was a good conversation.
Yeah,
No, I talk about in terms of the Charlie Kirk stuff. I'm through. I'm done. I said what I had to say.
yeah. I'm. I'll be back tomorrow with Jeff. And
Okay.
Jeff. I feel like Jeff was potting on the phone with me, and I told him like, bro, like,
Save
don't.
it.
Yes. And I feel like he got upset that I told him to save it. So I'm gonna leave him alone. I apologize again, Jeff.
Just tell him to write it down. Have it
I was
ready
like,
for
bro,
tomorrow.
I was like, Jeff, you're potting. I just wanted to know if you would be willing to talk about this. So, what's next on the agenda?
Um, we talked about
Man, let me
those two things.
check my phone. Ugh. Come on, phone. Where you at?
What's happening with Funk Flex, bro?
Where you at?
You heard me? Or you can't hear me? I was trying to figure out what was going on with Funk Flex.
I know I brought my phone up here. I just love the person who stole my phone.
I love the person
I
who
love
just
the person who stole my Gatorade bar. Omari, was it you?
and literally try to make me out to be the person that took his Gatorade. But man, forget that dude, man.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, but what I was saying was, what happened to Funk Flex? You had put that on the agenda, and
He retired.
oh, he's done, bro.
End of an era.
Bro, dang.
I don't really care. I don't really care about it. I'm not in Jersey or I'm not in the tri-state area.
Not
You've been
anymore.
retired for me since 2007.
Dang, that's crazy. That's when we all left.
A
Wow,
long time.
2007, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, almost 20 years ago. From
Blowing up stuff. For no reason. Stuff don't even be that fire. Blowing up stuff, running it back.
Man, what a time though. Hot 97, Funk Flex.
Funk Master Flex Night.
Folks,
Funk Master Flex Night.
Yeah.
You know where that's from?
Don't let Drake be in the studio. He'll run back that whole song 50 times, boy. I remember when 50 came out with
In the
get
club.
Money is God. I get money. Money is God. I remember
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
He's saying money is God?
Got, I thought. I don't think he said money is God.
Oh. It sound like that's what you were saying.
Nah.
Hey, you mad at me? Oh, I got a new song.
What?
You remember Daryl? You tell me what you think about this. Dag, can I even? Oh, yeah. Okay. I can play this version.
Oh, boy. Mm-mm-mm.
It's not the version I re-recorded, but I re-record. That was the other thing I did. I re-recorded a verse.
Oh, to one of your songs?
No, yeah, but it was a new song that I did early last week. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Hold on. This is the rough version. This ain't even the final drum.
Spirit and truth, you're a mirror to view. You can enter my heart, Lord, you can fill every room, and you can break down the walls, and you can tear off the roof. Yeah, I know you were good. You're like.
Nah, I'm gonna find that other joint. I'm not just about to just play that for no reason. Come on, man. Oh my God. Might as well. I'm already here. Okay, come on, bro. Okay. Yeah, you tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. And I couldn't help but think about you because you was like, all you do is make smooth music.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all. That's all I be feeling like right now. Um. Okay. 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 Mm. Okay.
Yeah, we went over all of the topics. It was just Funk Flex, and then the last one was the Seen It. Uh,
Oh yeah, and I still haven't
yeah,
rewatched that.
right.
Let me see.
And you said we're not doing that, so I said, all right, say less.
Let me see. Yeah. L- Yeah, we did talk DEI. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool beans. All right. So yeah, we'll do this and we'll be out.
All right, cool. Let's put us on to some new music.
Well, I'm trying to. Well, it's a reference track, so y'all can know your boy is back. Okay. Trying to come back. Trying to do a little something. Uh.
Funk Master Flex time.
Hold on. Can you hear that?
Can't hear a thing.
You can't hear.
No.
You can't hear that.
Nope.
Okay.
And it's saying that connection is lost right now.
Why? Why is it saying that?
I don't know.
Is it saying it still?
Nope.
Okay. Now, how do I get this? I don't want to play the version. I don't want to play the version where I was just learning the song. So I started this new way of writing. It's not new to everybody else, but it's just new to me. Of like recording and writing while you're recording. Cause I had really bad writer's block, and Daryl sent me this song, and we're supposed to be working on a project together, even through my writer's block, and but he sent me this song. I was like, yeah, I gotta get on this, and I took the time and I was able to do it. I had to pray. I was like, Lord, please help me to write this song, and the Lord did. So
He always answers it.
that's my guy, man.
Yeah. You ain't never lie.
Mm-hmm.
I know him.
Mm.
He knows me.
You know my name. You know my name. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. They seeing all my business. Okay. Why is not okay? How do I get this to play? Okay, I got it. I got an idea. Okay. Bluetooth off. Pairing. Okay. Bluetooth on. Okay. Okay. Can you hear that?
No. There's nothing being played right now. I can only hear your voice.
Okay. Bruh. Okay, hold on. Alright, okay. I can send it to myself. Send it. Oh my gosh. Turn on the Bluetooth. You know what I've been thinking about all week?
What?
That Lil Rel. Remember Lil Rel? He was talking about How every family got a crackhead in the family who mom not gonna let them go,
Who not gonna let him go?
who not gonna kick him out the house and stuff. That joint had me dying. Hold on. That joint had me rolling. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, 2 seconds. Pair. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Now where you at? File. File. Okay. You hear that?
I can hear it now.
Okay. Whew.
Spirit and truth, you're a mirror to view. You can enter my heart, Lord, you can fill every room, and you can break down the walls, and you can tear off the roof. Yeah, I know you were good, you're like tearing my suit. I was fighting my demons, you see the tear in my suit. Every day is a battle, I've been prepared since a youth. My mama trained up a child, they're waiting on me to chew, conducting my heart. Allow your spirit to move. There's spotting your prints everywhere, but this ain't a blue clue. The evidence is on me, I'm equipped with that good news. The double is sword like a scissor, hoping they don't snooze. I can't lose you, I can't lose you, I can't lose you. Call on Yeshua, the only one who is sovereign ruler, exclusive, only one worthy of our hallelujahs. I never doubt him cause I know he's big enough to do it. Because of faith I identify as a mountain mover. It is so one and I can keep it real.
Yeah, reference. Listen, yeah. If I know the Lord, how do I contact? I never seen him face to face, so this is eye contact. I combat every fact that puts a smear on the truth and call out every flat out lie that's in coy and obtuse. I rebuke. I had the zeal while I was out in the loose. Then came a boost, started worshiping in spirit and truth. My bad, nah, I'm just kidding. Really, it took a minute. Heard all truth like poof. The spirit guided me in it. Now dig it. Stuck in trenches with the well-given knowledge. The demons have got them with devious doctrine. No Jesus, no options. The heathens be flocking. Still sheep, but they not in the fold. Wool in their eyes, they still out in the cold. No, the spirit draws and it leads us to truth. But that really means he leads us to you. Then he leads us in you. And he cleaves us to you. And he leaves us in you. So when worshiping him, we're worshiping you. Wow. Thank you, Father. Yeah. You really thought of everything. But an hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For such people, the Father seeks to be his worshipers. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth.
Nice.
Amen.
That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Appreciate you. Yeah, so that was just a reference track. So like whenever he like mixes and masters and stuff like that, he knows where I
Want
was
to be
making my There's so many people that messed me up in the past. I'm like, bro, that is not how I recorded that. Why are you putting me there?
Yeah.
That is not the flow.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
you got the flow how you want it to sound, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody watching.
Yeah.
So somebody on Twitch. Shout out to you on Twitch. Shout out to you on YouTube. We're done for today. You can catch us on YouTube. I'm gonna put this stuff out on YouTube and on the podcast. So yeah. Hopefully we can clip these bad boys up and drop mad stuff. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow with Jeff.
Yeah.
I know this was kind of sloppy, but I'm grateful that this took place today.
Cool.
Y'all have
me
no
too.
clue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took him a minute to get here, so we really are thankful that he got to the hotel.
And I thank O for sticking it out with your boy. For real. I was like,
Yeah.
it's late. So I appreciate you, bro.